Welcome back to episode 4 of Exploring Lord of the Rings Online. I'm super excited to jump back in today. Last time, we came to the town of Combe for the first time. We learned some crafting, made a big sword. We also went and killed some black wolves, and we learned that there were some traitors in our midst, and we needed to investigate, so let's get going. Our adventure started with me getting some virtue experience points from my little daily prize bonus login bonus, and I didn't really know what it was. I tracked it down in the traits menu and I was just looking at all of these and there was a lot of options. I just went with one that had some might on it. Seemed like it was good for my offense, that big sword. So that's what I went with. If I'm wrong, someone please let me know. I don't know what I'm doing here. The first real order of business was to go to this guy who has been selling lock boxes to the Black Wolves. Why are you selling to the local gang members? Question mark. So I went and talked to him and he basically says, hey, they stole it or threatened me or something like that. He didn't want to, is what he was saying, and that they actually stole his master key and he wants us to go get it back. Even though we were just over there. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go get it. We'll go get it. Now next we had to talk to Ellie Cutleaf, who apparently has been recruiting Black Wolves. And she just lives on the outskirts of town. It kind of adds up, maybe. We begin talking to her, and she's got all these dogs in her house, and she basically lets us know that she gave them one, good dog, I guess, to help them breed more wolves for the Black Wolves to use as wolves. Wolves aren't too big of a problem for me, but I guess for the rest of the town members they are. Again, she says she didn't really want to help them, but she was kind of coerced. And so she actually tells us where the den mother is and that we should go take it out. Again, it's back over where we just were. That's okay. We can take it out. We can take it out. On our way to our quest, of course, we are trying to get on these little mining nodes so we can continue making more big swords. You know, you boys gotta make a big sword. And we also pass the dumb lumber camp that takes you off your dang horse. What is the point of this dang lumber camp? I don't get it, brother. I don't get it. After finding the den mother and defeating her and stealing this lockbox, I guess, we go to find the master key, but the guy is not there. I guess someone killed him right before me, right before I got there. I mean, that makes sense. That's like a normal MMO thing, is that, someone's dead, you gotta wait for him to come back. But I waited for quite a while, and this guy was taking a hot minute. So one that was waiting with me, he left too. He was tired of waiting. It was a long time. As I was inspecting my beautiful big sword, I noticed that he spawned right behind me. So I guess that was kind of good timing as I was looking that direction. But anyway, he spawns, we take care of him, blah, blah, blah. We head back to town. Of course, on the way back to town, we hit this stupid lumber camp. Thanks for the freaking horse. After defeating the den mother, we go back to Ellie Cutleaf, who's the one who told us to do so. And she says they've actually already made a few wolves already, and we should probably take care of those too. And there's a guy in town who can make poison, and we can poison their food, and that's probably the easiest way to do so. Also, she gave us this axe, big axe, yeah! We talked to the poison guy. The poison guy says he needs some, supplies, some things to make the poison. That makes sense. Some of them are nearby. One of them is back where we just were. We were just there twice, actually. And we gotta go again. That's fine. We just have to go through the dumb lumber camp. Yeah, okay. I'm over this lumber camp dismounting me. It's really just. We return to the poison guy. The poison guy gives us our poison. We take the poison, we go to Ellie Cutleaf. She says, poison the food. And I say, great. And guess where we go to poison the food? That's right. We're going back through the lumber camp for the 4th time. I hate this lumber camp so much. I also randomly found this collections tab and it had emotes in them, and some of them were kind of funny, like this guy who has to go pee. And there's also backflip, so I equipped some of the funny ones to my toolbar just because I just thought it was so funny. Honestly, once I got to the camp, I just ran straight through everybody and just pulled them all to one spot and mowed them down real quick. Poisoned the food, killed the guy, got out of there. I'm tired of being in this area, and lumber camp. And yeah, hopefully this is the last time. When we return to Ellie Cutleaf, she says she knows the location of our friend Amdir, which I kind of forgot was the whole point of this, that we were looking for him. But anyway, we found him. We know where he is. He's in this cave that the Blackwolves own, and the leader's in there, and we're gonna go talk to him and get Amdir out and save the day. Yay, yay. We find the cave, and we enter it posing as a Blackwold, trying to join the ranks. You know, Ellie Cutleaf's sending us in. We're gonna be the newest initiate. We're so excited. And she wants us to talk to this little guy while we're here, you know, whatever. So we enter the normal, you know, I guess gang cave situation thing. We find the leader in the back and we talk to him. We're like, hey, we want to talk to this guy real quick. And he says, okay, yeah, sure. He's kind of crazy, so be careful. We go talk to him. Turns out, and yeah, he's crazy now. He's not even like a human anymore. He's like some little ghost skull guy. I don't even know. He screams and everyone passes out and he runs away. I don't know where he is, but we got this old lady that we now have to escort out, and she is the slowest lady I've ever seen in my entire life. She was so slow. This was the worst quest ever. Almost worse than the lumber camp. After what felt like hours of escorting this old lady out, and she even took longer just to go get a dang stick. Okay, what are we talking about here? We escort her out, we get to the end, turns out Amdir's there. He's being confronted by Toradan, who is the guy that we met in Combe, and this happens. It's like a ghost now. Oh, get mogged. Get mogged. That's right, Amdir kills Toradan right in front of our eyes. Apparently he's turned evil, and with Toradan's last dying words, he tells us to go alert the other rangers, let them know that Amdir's escaped and he's kind of dangerous.
Kablow, kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah.
I don't really know. Something's going on with that guy. We gotta stop him. And now we got this old lady. I hope I never see her ever again, because she is the worst. But maybe still better than the lumber camp. Now, I figured this was kind of a good stopping point because it was right when something big happened, so it seemed like, you know, we're kind of just, you know, got to the climax and now we're done. So I just, you know, I went ahead, did some crafting, made some armor, leveled up. I figured I got to level up my crafting so I can continue making better and better big swords. So we crafted, and actually crafting gave me a lot of XP, like a whole level. Wasn't really expecting that. So that was pretty sick. I kind of like that. We're going to have to figure out where this is going to take us next. It seems like we're kind of done in the town of Combe, so maybe we'll move on. Someone in the town wanted me to go somewhere called Staddle. I also know that Bree town is near here, and that's a pretty famous one if I'm not wrong. So we'll see where we go next. Stay tuned.